Are you trusting your personal brand and business to a social media algorithm? If you are, this session is for you. You're going to want to hear this. Let me hit you with some numbers that should make every entrepreneur, solopreneur, and side hustler stop scrolling and pay attention. In just the first half of 2024, X, formerly Twitter, suspended 5.3 million accounts. That's triple the rate from before 2023. TikTok removed over 440 million accounts in 2025 alone. Meta disrupted nearly 12 million accounts across Facebook and Instagram in the first half of 2025. And YouTube, roughly 4,000 channels were demonetized in 2024 due to policy updates on violence, language, and AI content. Read those numbers again. Millions of accounts wiped out, thousands of creators demonetized, years of content, followers, and income gone overnight. And here's the part nobody talks about. Most of those people had no warning. They woke up one morning, opened their phone, and discovered that the audience they spent years building had vanished. No appeal, no explanation, no second chance. Now ask yourself this. If your Instagram account disappeared tomorrow, how would you reach your customers? If LinkedIn changed its algorithm next week and your posts stopped getting views, what's your backup plan? If YouTube pulled your monetization because of a policy update you didn't even know about, where does your income come from? If you don't have a good answer to those questions, you're not alone, but you are at risk. The truth is simple. When you build your business on social media, you're building on rented land. You don't own your follower list. You don't control who sees your content, and you definitely don't get a say when the platform decides to change the rules. There's a better way, and it starts with owning your audience instead of renting access to them. Let me show you why 2026 is the year to make the switch, and exactly how to do it, step by step. My name is Hugh Lee Johnson, creator and publisher of Venture AI X Money. Let's get started. You're building your business on borrowed land. Imagine spending 5 years renovating a beautiful apartment. New floors, fresh paint, custom shelves. Then one morning your landlord changes the locks and says, "New rules. You can't live here anymore." That's exactly what happens when you build your entire business on social media. Every follower you've earned on Instagram, LinkedIn, or TikTok, you don't own that list. The platform does. One algorithm change, one policy update, one unexpected ban, and your audience vanishes overnight. It's already happening. Facebook organic reach has dropped to roughly 2% for business pages. Instagram constantly shifts what it shows your followers. Twitter, X, let's just say the ground hasn't stopped shaking since 2023. If you're over 40, you've worked too hard and built too much expertise to leave your income in the hands of Silicon Valley's algorithm of the week. There's a better way, and 2026 is the year to make the switch. Why email newsletters are your owned digital real estate? Here's the difference in plain English. Social media, not renting. You play by someone else's rules. They control who sees your content and when. Email newsletter, just your owning. You control the list, the message, and the relationship. Nobody can take that away from you. When someone gives you their email address, they're inviting you into their inbox, the most personal space on the internet. That's a level of trust and access no social media algorithm can match. The numbers tell the story. Email marketing returns an average of $36 for every $1 spent. That's higher than any social media channel. The average email open rate across industries is around 30 to 40%, compared to social media's 1 to 5% organic reach. You own your subscriber list. If your platform disappears tomorrow, you can export your list and move it somewhere else. Try doing that with your Instagram followers. Email converts better. People who subscribe to newsletters are actively choosing to hear from you. That intent makes them far more likely to buy. And here's what makes this especially powerful for professionals over 40. Your decades of experience become your competitive advantage. You have real-world knowledge that younger creators can't replicate. A newsletter lets you package that expertise and deliver it directly to people who need it, without begging an algorithm for permission. What an AI-powered newsletter business looks like in 2026. You might be thinking, this sounds great, but I don't have time to write a weekly newsletter on top of everything else. That's where AI changes the game. Today, you can use AI tools to research topics, draft articles, create graphics, write subject lines, and even repurpose one newsletter into a week's worth of social media content, all in a fraction of the time it used to take. Here's what a simple weekly workflow looks like. Kutda, Monday 30 Bernasmin. Use AI to brainstorm topics and outline your article. Tuesday 60 Mouse Min. Draft your newsletter with AI assistance, then add your personal voice and stories. Wednesday 20 Minauern Min. Use AI to generate social media posts from your newsletter content. Thursday, newsletter goes out. Social posts promoted all week. That's roughly 2 hours a week to build a real asset that grows in value every single month. Free and low-cost AI tools to get you started? You don't need a big budget to launch. Here are the tools that make it possible. Newsletter hosting and distribution. Beehive, built by the team behind Morning Brew. Free plan supports up to 2,500 subscribers with built-in growth tools, monetization options, and analytics. This is the platform I use and recommend. Beehive.com AI Writing and Research. Claude AI, free tier available. Excellent for long-form writing, editing, and refining your newsletter voice. Claude.ai Perplexity. AI, free. AI-powered research tool that provides sourced answers. Great for finding data and trends to include in your articles. Perplexity.ai Content, repurposing and design. Canva, free tier available. Create newsletter graphics, social media posts, and lead magnets without any design experience. Canva.com, Notion AI, free tier available. Organize your content calendar, plan newsletters, and keep all your ideas in one place. Notion, so your 5-step action plan to launch before Q2. 2026, stop scrolling. Start building. Here's exactly what to do this week. Sign up for Beehive, free plan, and create your newsletter landing page. This takes 15 minutes. Define your one reader. Who is the one specific person you're writing for? What problem are you solving for them? Write your first newsletter. Use ChatGPT or Claude to help you draft it. Aim for 500 to 800 words of practical value. No fluff. Send it to 10 people you know. LinkedIn connections, former colleagues, friends in your industry. Personal invitations outperform every growth hack. Commit to a weekly schedule. Consistency beats perfection. One good newsletter every week builds more trust than one perfect newsletter every 3 months. That's it. No complicated funnels. No expensive software. No waiting for the perfect time. The professionals who start building their email list now will have a massive head start by the end of 2026. The ones who keep renting space on social media will still be at the mercy of the next algorithm update. Your expertise is too valuable to leave in the hands of an algorithm. Build something you own. Every week in the Venture AIX Money newsletter, I share actionable AI strategies, tools, and step-by-step guides to help professionals over 40 build real income streams. No hype, no fluff, just practical steps you can use today. 3 key takeaways. You don't own your social media audience, but you do own your email list. Social platforms control who sees your content through constantly changing algorithms. An email list is a business asset you control completely. If a platform disappears tomorrow, your subscriber list goes with you. AI tools eliminate the "I don't have time" excuse. With free tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and Canva, you can research, write, design, and repurpose a professional newsletter in about 2 hours per week. The barrier to entry has never been lower. Your 20-plus years of experience is your unfair advantage. Younger creators can chase trends, but they can't replicate decades of real-world expertise. A newsletter is the best vehicle to package that knowledge, build trust with your audience, and turn it into income on your terms. That's it for this week's session. Share your questions and comments with me on LinkedIn or X at Hughley Johnson. Until next time, keep learning, growing, and winning. I'm cheering for you. Venture AIX Money Podcast is now available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Join Venture AIX Money Premium for bonus downloads and members-only content PDF file. Social media is renting premium action, checklist.docx tempd